because sometimes that could just scare off a lot of other men. Now, as far as like, I think like some of this dating is too transactional. So if you want a wife, then it's okay to pay without getting into the pants. Like, let's be real. You shouldn't want that right now. I know some of y'all want to test drive, cool, but it ain't test driving on no third date. All right. It's more like you're going to get to know this person and see what they're about first. And if you feel like it's a real connection, then y'all do that. That's on y'all. But to be like, I need something from you. I think what you should get from this person that is if you're looking for a wife, is you getting qualities from her that other women probably can't give you. And that part could be a transaction, but not in a way where she's giving up herself, because now she's going to be considered the 3 or 4 that you don't want to marry anyway. So I would kind of like lay low on that unless you don't want to get married right now.
I think what we're getting wrong here is that she's saying that she set a boundary where she feels like if we get to the kissing stage or whatever that may be, I'm not here to tell you. She's saying at that point in her mind, we supposed to be exclusive. Now what she's saying though is if you want to go out and be non-exclusive, she's going to remove herself from the situation. Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, hey, that's a boundary. I mean, either you can walk that line or don't walk that line, but
it's up to you. Free will.
I have a question.
Hey, does that work though? Is that going to get you? Is that going to help you reach your goal? Because I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah,
I mean, so far,
man, I'm telling you, that's not going to get you wife. Like, it's not.
I mean, I mean, you can't guarantee it either way.
Right.
I was gonna ask.
There's no guarantees, but you can increase your odds by certain actions. And you
so I can increase my odds by what?
You telling men what you just told us? That's not increasing your odds.
Okay, so you tell me what would increase the odds.
Increasing your odds would be to leave that option open and not tell us, well, hey, if you don't do this, this, and this, it's gonna be a gray area. Or I'm stepping back. Like, oh, okay, you think you're gonna come in and run something next?
No, because then if I did it that way, then you would say, oh, so he's taking you out on dates and you're not letting him know how you feel about things. So he's thinking he's going to do this and he's going to do that, and you're not letting him know.
No, that comes with the conversation on the date. But for you to just come so black and white from the jump, I don't even know you yet. I don't even see no value in you yet. We just meeting face value, and you laying that out.
And that's fine. That's fine. If you don't see no value in it, you can go, or you can be consistent. One of the two.
We're gonna go because you're not showing us anything. So he's coming with resources.
Like what? Ass and titties? What?
All right, hold on.
That's what
y'all are making a very good case why I say dating is trash.
Oh, man.
Hold on. No. Penny, I'm trying to help you out. Courting is what will serve you best. Because dating is modern day hoeing. This is what people do in the dating scene. You step your toe in it, you can't be halfway. You got to go all the way in it. The dude is going to spend money. He's going to expect draws. This is why I said women that do want to stay chaste, that do expect something like you. All right. So I'm really looking at you like this. And I actually disagree with Mr. Viral. This is how we tell the wives from the hoes. Right now, men can't tell the difference. So if you are a wife, step your ass out the dating game and tell a man he has to come and court you first before you give him any kind of action, and then watch the men who ain't into that, who are not really usually marriage minded, fall the fuck away. Right. So when they're ready to get their act together, they will step to you correctly. The difference is some women who see themselves as wives want to jump their ass in a dating game, get their ass hit from the back 30,000 times by Mr. Viral and Trey Smooth, and then be like, but I'm still a wife. I'm still a wife out here.
I mean, it happens. I've had that before where I went on a date with someone and we weren't as affectionate as he would like. And he let me know, like, I felt like you weren't into me because you weren't as affectionate with me and things of that nature. And that's fine. He could go. And then I found the person that I'm with now, and I told him the same thing. And here we are.
Absolutely.
I
can't say that'll never work. Oh, go ahead, man.
I'm not saying that it won't never work. I said for me.
I do want to get some of the other panel members in that haven't spoken yet. Inaz and Lady Di. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of women, we touched on this a little bit earlier, are very consumed with the physicality that they bring to the table, whether that's sex, whether that's their looks. I think a lot of women really lack substance. right? It's not enough to just be a pretty face and show up and, you know, just sit there and listen and nod. There needs to be some sort of reciprocity. There needs to be some level of engagement. There needs to be some level of, you know, offering to some degree, right? But if you're so focused on just looking cute and just showing up and that's all I need to do, that doesn't really offer any sort of exchange in terms of what the man is offering or is looking for, right? So I think the moment that we get to step away and move away from the superficiality of things, I think that'll really create a situation where a man can see value in a woman past just what she looks like or the box.
I was gonna say, so I think trigger Mike's point. I believe that in order for women to stand out, they, you know, to be a wife and to get wifed up, you just can't act like most women today. Setting a boundary, I think, is what we should do. But to like off the jump, just be like, this is what I want, this is what we doing. In my opinion, I think that comes off too aggressive. It's too strong. Like, you want to be delicate. He gonna know he can't mess with you either how you dress, how you talk, and how you carry yourself. That you ain't even gotta explain it. You just be yourself, you know, and then he'll know just by talking to you. I think men do understand when they talk to different types of women who they are. So it's not something that needs to be talked about. Because sometimes that could just scare off a lot of other men. Now, as far as like, I think like some of this dating is too transactional. So if you want a wife, then it's okay to pay without getting into the pants. Like, let's be real. You shouldn't want that right now. I know some of y'all want to test drive, cool, but it ain't test driving on no third date. All right. It's more like you're gonna get to know this person and see what they're about first. And if you feel like it's a real connection, then y'all do that. That's on y'all. But to be like, you know, I need something from you. I think what you should get from this person that is if you're looking for a wife, is you getting qualities from her that other women probably can't give you. And that part could be a transaction, but not in a way where she's giving up herself, because now she's going to be considered the 3 or 4 that you don't want to marry anyway. So I would kind of like lay low on that unless you don't want to get married right now. Now to the question, how do you get a man to commit? The answer is you cannot get no man to commit. That's up to that man. And it should be up to that man, because if you force a man, then it's going to be something like, okay, well, damn, I want him to do this. He don't want to do it. And then now you're going to be waiting 10 years. And then you're like, oh, well, I've been through all of this stuff. I got all this trauma. He's been messing with this person. Well, he wasn't ready. Just like, if babies, we force babies to talk when they're born. No, they're not mentally ready yet. So I think men should be mentally ready and stable minded and everything before they decide to commit. And that's up to that man. And it's up to his level of, it could be maturity. I don't want to say all of it is maturity, but it could be at his level of maturity. So when you get a man and you see that he's ready to commit, he'll let you know very soon. It's not nothing that you got to guess. And then you just be yourself. So that's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Let me add about that. I disagree.
Oh, go ahead, Trace. But
I was going to say the only part that I disagree with is you can actually motivate a man to commit. If he finds value in you as an individual, if you separate yourself from the other women, then he will commit to you. You can absolutely motivate. You can't make anybody do anything, but you can absolutely motivate them. If he finds that you are supportive in what it is that he does. Most masculine men want a woman who is going to be feminine, who's going to know how to talk to him. The number one rule, period, is respect. You must have respect for him. And if you know how to talk to him with respect and you treat him to make him feel like a man, then he's going to want to commit to you.